y'all, Wyrm here. Welcome to the first episode of my new series that delves into the lore of the classes of Final Fantasy XIV. No, I don't mean the jobs like Paladin, Warrior and Dancer. I mean the classes we all start out with when we first start leveling, like Gladiator, Thief, Conjurer, etc. In this first episode, we will focus on one of the most recognised classes, but also one of the least understood from a lore perspective, the Gladiator. First off, here's the official description of the Gladiator from the official FF14 website. Gladiators specialise in the handling of all manner of one-handed blades, from daggers to longswords, be they single or double-edged, straight or curved. Tracing their roots to the Colosseum, where the roar of the crowd reigns supreme, these melee combatants have learned to seamlessly flow between attack and defence in a dance that delights the eye. Making use of their skill with the shield, gladiators can also draw the attention and attacks of an enemy upon themselves, thereby protecting their comrades from harm. This is a basic description meant for the new player to describe that the gladiator is a tanking class and the basic outline of its toolkit. However, the story of the gladiator is far more interesting. Now, when you think of the word gladiator or gladiators in general, you likely think of this.
Are you not entertained?
And honestly, you're not far off. The class traces its roots to Ul'dah. Over 400 years before the events of FF14, Ul'dah was embroiled in a war with the city-state of Sil-D, the sister state of Ul'dah in Thanalan, both states having split from a single state that was Belladia. In the old days of Belladia, the nation was protected by the paladins, their arms being that of the sword and shield, and it seems they were the exclusive, as others including the peasantry were not allowed to wield such or learn those arts. As the war dragged on, both sides hired Highlander and Hellsguard mercenaries to fight for them, so more and more citizens came to wield bladed weapons as a direct result of this. Alongside training in these weapons, displays of skill became commonplace in both nations. Thus was the gladiatorial tradition born. As we can see from the skills and weapons that the gladiator wields, they took direct inspiration from the paladins, as well as the skills brought in by mercenaries. Long after Ul'dah became the sole city-state in Thanalan, the gladiator became the symbol of the nation, both in public and in its shadowy underbelly. The gladiator we play wields the sword and shield, but in fact the gladiator NPCs in FF14 wield all manner of weapons. It just so happens that new gladiators are taught the art of the sword and shield first, which in turn led us on the path to the paladin. The gladiator art is wielded across Hydaelyn at this stage, but no more than in Ul'dah and Thanalan, where most of the brass blades and immortal flames are well versed in the art, and has proven to be a sort of basic training for new recruits to both orders, thus solidifying it as one of the arts to which others may grow from in future. And that's it! A simple, short and sweet lore perspective of the gladiator class. Thanks for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new about the gladiator. I for one loved researching it as well as the other classes, and I'm looking forward to learning more along with you. If you liked it and want to see more, hit that like button and leave your thoughts below. Also subscribe to stay tuned for more of this series as well as my other videos. Thanks everyone, and as usual, have a good one.